Welcome to Dota. The battle begins.
OG is very happy with what happened with these wave pulls. Undying is one of the best laners. Against strength rolls, he will take the damage from the core, he will deny every creep. And when Undying is running away, this is a win for SD. SD is not a lane dominator, he will skill way better.
Bottom, that's a lot of damage being dealt, Zai. He'll get the swashbuckle away and actually finds first blood. Misha the one to drop.
Advantage of all the extra creeps they got on mid as well.
Top lane. Gonna make a jump in. Hoof Stomp is there with disruption setup. Matumba, he'll go for the cusp, but Tiger, he's got so many stacks over, he will be able to pick up the drow. So they are really abusing the combination. As bottom lane, Boxy, he's gonna be just fine to walk his way out. Liquid still doing just fine down at this bottom lane, but top lane seems to be a bit of a struggle now.
Yeah, it's when they can commit, right? It's that classic Centaur Shadow Demon combo. Disruption into stun. The Undying at level 2 doesn't really have much to save you. Level 1 Solar Rip can be nice depending on how the creep wave stands, but you can't threaten them away.
Another kill for the Pango.
Bottom, they are going once again. Zai in danger. He's going to be able to walk away. They did pick up Misha down at that bot lane. It's Yuragi now. The one to be on the run, though. Zai moving back in with the toss back out from Boxy. Yuragi, he's the one in danger. Zai still going. They missed the rebound. Yuragi is trying to fight back, but is not going to be able to get it done. At least Zai does die by mid lane. This is a much bigger target. Mickey, top of the CS board right now. Top of the net worth, trying to fight back, but he might be the one to drop and does. Tiger.
It's going to be interesting to see what moves they'll make around it. With
top lane, Insania. He was disrupted up. Looks like Tiger just wants to try and retreat, but Insania still chasing it now. Boxy with the rotation. Tiger, well, he's still alive. Very fire out, trying to make it towards Roshan, but Boxy does secure. So now they're going for more. BZM going to try and trade, but unable to lock him down. Bottom lane. Zai still having a very good time against Yuragi. Again, this is the thing we weren't really expecting here against the Slark, but look at Zai! He's completely destroying this bottom lane, and you just almost can't believe it against the Slark. But
It's slowing down that right click, but it comes at a pretty big cost.
mid lane now, they even find the Lich. It's not the biggest kill in the world, but they want something as Misha is going to get Laguna. A very nice pickup from Mickey, and it allows them to keep going for that mid-tier 1 tower, as Mickey would love to keep harassing. In fact, they want the fight. Tiger forced to run. The Stampede will allow it, but in comes Zai from the side. He still wants Tiger, and he's going to find him.
Down bot.
Down bot as well. Matumba Man has rotated Yuragi, just getting swarmed right now by the side of Liquid, completely drowning as Yuragi as he does go down at the bot lane. Meanwhile, mid, they're still going. They found the left rack. BZM gonna try to run, but it's not enough. Liquid, they're flooding the side of OG.
they can make a move with Pango ult at some point, but for now they should be happy slowing the game down a bit.
Bot lane, gazes out, but rebound is there. Boxy, he's got the unleash now onto the Lich. They'll find Misha straight away as Yuragi. He just can't catch a break. They'll toss him back with the dispos. Yuragi, he's going to keep trying to run, but Zaya's right behind him. Still landing the swashbuckle with the multi-shot. It won't connect. It just may not matter. Boxy right on target with a double kill here for Liquid. Triangle trying to find a big target, but they won't find one quite yet. In fact, Insania, very good positioning. Ready to break the smoke, but won't find anyone quite yet. Oh, they found Matumba on the drow. That's the target they wanted. Insania just a second too early, and Matumba's gonna drop. Towards the left, but no, they are going all the way down
Yuragi.
bottom. Who are they gonna run into? Oh, it's Yuragi. That's the exact target you want. Laguna immediately out. Yuragi gonna try to run, but Zai on target once again, able to secure the kill, and Yuragi, he has no breathing room. Towards the north they go, OG. Be a massive team fight. Wards are down. They've got the vision. They're going to see Boxy. They'll make the jump in onto the Marcy. Boxy, he's still actually a little bit of a tankier target. They'll purge him up, gaze him, and stun him up here with BZM. It's going to be a nice position for pick-off for the side of OG. Can they find more?
okay if you just hang around in that area nearby, but they pull back in the right time. Still.
Here we go. ATF, blink in. That's a two-man stun out from ATF into the Stampede. This could be a great team fight for OG. They've already got Zai down. Insania dropping, but the Chain Frost not quite bouncing his way, but it won't matter. They'll find a second. OG. Liquid, they're going to try and make something happen. A five-man smoke up. OG, though, they've got a high ground advantage. BZM was spotted by Misha. He's going to break the gank. In goes the stun from ATF, trying to start on Boxy. He's such a tanky target. They're throwing everything but the kitchen sink at ATF, but he's still not dropping. Yuragi, meanwhile, he will back off at BZM. He's moving right back in. He's all by himself, however, and will drop. BZM getting punished for his aggression. As Tiger, he'll be just fine to back out. They do end up losing that mid-lash rack as well as the positive.
Could have probably retreated there, but this fight was super nice for Liquid. It was a nice choke point for the Tombstone as well, giving all the vision that they needed. Now they got the Aegis, so that's perfect.
Where do you want to head now with this Aegis up?
To run that draw down, you don't have anything defensive yet for Matu though. Well,
Liquid, they don't see the side of OG moving in, but they do eventually find Misha, who does go into the Invis, but it won't matter. BZM, he's a bigger target. The Lash Rack once again being slowed up, controlled up, and taken down. Liquid, perfect fight for them as they find a double once again. More importantly, finding the mid Lash Rack, and well, now they're onto the top tier 1 tower.
yeah.
You heard that shouting. Lash, 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 lash is the call. I suppose that's all you need to say sometimes. Just get the mid Lash Rack.
Yeah, I mean, again, the positioning there, not quite where you'd want to be, although.
ATF, big initiation in. He's found the Drow Ranger, but Matumba's been protected by Boxy. Can they get the Drow up? And now there's the multi-shot. ATF dropping low. Boxy still manning up here against Yuragi, but eventually will drop to Matumba. Somehow still alive onto BZM, but he's dropping real low now. The Aegis, it will go down. That's the first life. Mickey, who can he turn on? ATF, he's found the target. That's the one they wanted. Matumba, he'll get the Soul Rip, but it doesn't seem to be enough. OG able to punish real hard for Liquid as they keep going. Tiger, he's got the Purge out. Mickey in big trouble. He's another great target, and OG have found it. In fact, they're not done yet, but ATF, he doesn't land the stun. Zai, he'll be on the run. Insania, he's going to TP out on the tree line and will be just fine, but can they get Zai out of there? And the Pango, he'll get in the tree line, but the Gaze is there. Lock him down and take him out.
Control them, but it might be happening.
OG, five-man smoke up, they'll move in. Insania, he does get the Tombstone down just before he gets caught out. Yuragi will happily get to work, but there's Zai with a very nice rolling thunder. BZM, he'll get disrupted. They'll try to save the day for this Lash Rack as he does BKB up and run. Somehow Insania in the middle of all this is still alive, keeping the Tombstone up, and BZM, he cannot TP in time. In fact, Yuragi, he was left behind. Boxy will try to chase, but won't be able to keep up. They shifts just being stacked up. I would assume it would kind of go the other way. In fact, hold that thought, because Zai is going to make the jump in onto Misha. They've got the dust up, so the Glimmer Cape not going to do enough. Tiger is there with the disruption, though. Meanwhile, towards the north, ATF, they're going to try once again onto the Centaur, but he is going to be able to stampede away towards the south. Who have they gone on? Boxy, he's going to BKB run. Mickey trying to chase. They want a target. They found a couple. They've got Tiger and they've got Misha. 2 supports to drop from OG. Timing. Problem is, it's so hard to fight against that Tombstone. The Yuragi, he's going to pounce in. It's too early, though. He's still going to try and force the fight with the Shadow Dance, but they're not aiming down Roshan. Or are they? Disruptions there, but Matumba, he's got the Aegis up. Yuragi, still alive somehow, gets the pounce away. He will make it up, but now as Misha will be the target that they go for, and they even found BZM. In fact, ATF, he got left behind as well.
What's the priority when you're OG dealing with Liquid right now? Who has to go first?
Yeah. Oh, light strike away lands. Mickey, perfect stun out. Gonna keep moving in, but the halberd was there to slow him down as ATF. How can you get out of this one? Stampede is there. There's no way, ATF. He is trying to run, but the shield crash slows him down, and eventually...
Not an expert on the Slurk items. He had Basher queued up, but he...
Yuragi, jump in. He found Matumba. Still very confident is Yuragi. With that Shadow Dance, he'll keep going for a little bit more. Take some stacks away, just pounce his way back up. But Liquid, they're moving back in. Tiger immediately bursted down. We keep saying it, but while the tombstone's up, it feels just impossible to try and fight into. Amar, he'll still jump in. They do find the leaner, but Boxy, he's in with a double stun once again. Misha, he'll gate the Chain Frost off, but it's not going to matter. It will bounce around and do nothing as they found Yuragi. BZM, he's going to be able to TP up, but Liquid, they're still onto that tier 3 tower.
Who is the priority for Amar? Because it's feeling a bit tough.
Mickey again, it seems like that's the priority, though. ATF, he can stun all he wants. The problem is he doesn't have the backup as he's getting slowed up here. The Stampede, it's already over. All the stacks of hypothermia from Matumba Man just going on to Amar as he's trying to run with the Glimmer Cape, but they keep slowing him down. This Centaur just cannot walk away as BZM. They're going to try. It might be the last time here for the side of OG to try and give this a crack, but how do they get it done? It doesn't look good. They've got a little bit, but that's all they can pretty much do here, OG. There's the buyback from ATF. That'll be enough for Liquid, I think, or will it be? They'll keep going under the tier 4 towers. It's still a 4v5 situation. BZM is not available yet. Matumba, he's the target. He's got the BKB up though. It's too hard to take the fight. Yuragi in that Shadow Dance in big trouble. Misha already down. Yuragi controlled up. He is gone. GG is called. Liquid. What a dominant start to this best of 3 series. It was a bit back and forth as the game went on, but it seemed like Liquid, after they got that secondary Aegis, they just took over completely in this game 1.
Yeah, and it was a pretty slow start as well for OG there, right? Like the lanes didn't quite go out the way you expected. Yuragi had a really rough time.
Welcome to Dota. The battle begins.
They might just kill him, but if they don't kill this guy in time and they get some top specs on CM with the disarms, it could go either way, I think. I'm not sure how this lane should go or what's going to happen here.
It's the top lane, perhaps. We haven't really talked about that one at all quite yet. You can have Boxy there on that impact. Hold that thought. That's a lot of damage coming out onto the Tiny. We can have a look at the top lane, though. Boxy once again pulling a creep wave over. Misha unable to really slot down, but just try to get the aggro of the creep wave. Oh, he's got it as well. Very nice play from Misha, but what a great shards out from Boxy. In the meantime, Tiger does end up going down.
Just dragged away without anyone to stop the Brood. You know, she can just kind of get on top of that NP if you're not careful.
Yuragi could be a fair bit of damage. He's just trapped up, standing his ground, trying to TP away, but the snowball is going to stun him up. Yuragi, he cannot make it out. It is going to be a very strong kill for the side of Liquid.
Can come out. In comparison to game 1 where you were farming a lot more, trying to get that build up on Lush, you're not as worried with Ember. You just need a couple of items up and you should be good, although Amar kind of being surrounded.
He certainly is. That's a lot of damage out. ATF, he's going to drop. Mickey with a nice rotation as Yuragi top lane. Also going to go down. Once again, Liquid just dominating every single side lane on the map.
So he's going to slow down the Brood, and it makes a lot of space on the map. If this Brood gets his tower too quickly, he'll go to mid. He'll take over the entire map.
Oh, the shards.
Going to lock down Tiger once again. No way out, surely. He'll toss away. Matumba, he's got so much speed, though, and Mickey really just there to make sure they can knock it out. Matumba Man able to pick up another kill here on the Bloodseeker.
That all he's going to need. They are clumping down bot, maybe for a bit of a shove in. Matu is alone.
Matu, Avalanche there. Cookie is there to follow up as well. The Bloodseeker, a massive pickup here for OG, and it seems like Matumba Man has no way out of this one. Very nice setup here from Tiger. ATF very happy to secure that kill.
And they just gave this tower that Liquid brought a lot of heroes for. Liquid is not slowing down, though.
They certainly are not. Cookie away from Misha. Avalanche going to buy some space in the shards. Off the mark. Bit unusual here for Boxy to miss like that as Misha might still run. Mickey in the end going to be able to close the gap though, so it won't matter. Heading up towards the top lane. But they are going to back their way out though. BZM going to move in. In fact, hold on a minute. They've got Insania on the CM and Boxy also going to drop as well. OG able to find both supports here.
Map is set up.
Yeah, I mean, just the movement of Liquid. They've taken over the top jungle. They're starting to pressure onto mid. There's no real space for OG to farm. In fact, Taiga
Gets caught out. Better than ATF getting caught out, though. He'll tank the gank here for the Husker.
He's tiny. He's very, very low level. Getting up this blink is going to be near impossible. There's nowhere for him to farm at all.
Tumba, bottom lane, gonna move in. ATF, he'll cop the rupture. He's kind of forced the man fight this one out, but there's surely no way. He will try with the life break, but it's gonna be nowhere near enough. Mickey able to secure the kill. More rotations, BZM chains out. Matumba, he's a big one, and they will find him. The Bloodseeker is going to drop as OG, looking for a bit more. With the Mortimer's Kisses, they'll find Insania on that Crystal Maiden. That'll be a second as Boxy now, trying to TP up at the chains with the toss-in. Is going to work out in the favor of OG.
Did not even have 6 yet. He gets 6 from that kill. That's super good for it to come back for them.
Mid lane, Mickey, all alone right now. They're going to move in. That's a lot of damage coming out, but the snowball, it's going to buy a bit of time. Mickey going to try and turn here, but there's surely not enough damage. He will drop. Matumba going to try and punish. Misha is down. How far can you go? They find another. BZM, he does take down Boxy, and it's going to be another successful team fight the way of OG.
over the map.
That's a very cool build. You don't see that very often nowadays.
DM, speaking of the devil, does get caught out. Bloodright is there. He might be gone, and he will be. Oh, it's a bit of a caster's curse there from YouTube.
If the Ember has any fight and any vision, he will have free reign. But this was amazing. The pickup was next to Roche.
For down the line, it does feel like this kind of build might not show as much in the middle of these rotations, though.
Oh, Misha, wrong place, wrong time. He's going to get caught out, and the Spiderlings will get to work, though. That is a lot of damage coming up. BZM just stealing all the Spiderlings away is now. Boxy still trying, but they will eventually find him. It's going to be a 1-for-1.
Scanning.
We'll smoke up. Liquid. In they go. Boxy will front line. ATF. This is a big one. The Husker in trouble. Snowball will be there. The Split Earth is out as well, and ATF is just going to melt. Misha's still hanging around, but outside of vision instead they find Uragi on that Prophet, but the cookie away is going to be enough. This Tiger makes the jump in onto Boxy, but Boxy, he'll jump right back in onto that Tiny. It should be a 1-for-1, but they still haven't got that Tiny down yet. In fact, now they do, and they found Uragi on the Nature's Prophet. They even found Misha.
Working towards the BKB.
Oh, I think they spotted them with the daytime.
Oh, ATF, he does get caught, and he's gonna get taken out. So close yet so far.
Where do you go from here? Is it really just the BKB? Is that it? As they look for more.
They are going to look for more top lane. Tiger is going to get caught. Matumba able to pick up his 4th kill. As in they go mid lane. Misha trying to cookie in. BZM, he'll join the fray, but can you actually fight this? It doesn't feel like it. Boxy's too tanky. Zai, he'll keep chasing, but BZM will run it away. Still, they continue the chase. The slow is there. BZM, how do you juke your way out of this one?
How do they hold? They're going for a smoke play. Is it pickoffs they need as they look?
Yeah, speaking of pickoffs, Boxy gonna go in with the snowball. A nice Bloodright setup from Matumba. Does he want to fight this one? He got the silence onto BZM, so they might be able to afford to try it. In fact, the sun's out as well. He bashes the perfect time into the Split Earth, but it's not right on time. Very close from Mickey. Great attempt. At least for OG, they do get away with the support kills. Now, Mickey, pretty deep, does get caught out, is getting blocked as well by the Treants. Will still move back in onto Tiger. They'll find the Tiny. In they go onto Uragi. Through the BKB, they've got the Rupture. Uragi surely can't find his way out. He'll get bashed up into Misha. They go now. Liquid, they won't keep going. ATF does show up. A buyback will be expended as BZM does at least find Insania and Tiger. He'll get back into the game, but
Obviously his BKB hold on.
Tiger again, he's been focused so much in this game. They do not want to give the Tiny a game whatsoever. Tiger's still trying to farm up the Blink, but just can't get anywhere near us. Now Misha is also getting caught and just taken down.
And you've got, again, that second Roche with a shard ready to go here for Liquid.
Just for so long now, and Zai is keeping tabs. OG are smoked up. They will find the Broodmother. That's how they'll get started. They haven't got so much damage yet, though. Zai, he's actually quite tanky now. BZM, he does avoid with the Remnant, but they've got another target. It's going to be Tiger, who does get ruptured up, and once again is going to drop.
They have really big timings right now. They have the Aegis. They got everything they need.
Here we go, Liquid onto the high ground once again. The teeth of us very long is just hitting so hard. On the left track, but nice cookie. No, it's not gonna land. Tiger still gonna toss. Is there? Mitigate. But has the Bloodstone. Will take down the Tiny once again as Yuragi. Boxy in the back line is at least gonna drop, so it might force Liquid to reset and come back another day. They still almost have 3 minutes of the Aegis up. So they can afford to do this and just wait out their task. Maybe not. BZM, he does get caught on the Ember. He is gone. Oh boy. They're on to ATF, just making it hard for him to even thinking about jumping in.
Might be getting close to the end if this Lesh can get a good jump.
Oh, there it is. They jump in. Corgi was there. BZM! Oh, he was the one caught out. Now, Liquid, there'll be 2 Raxes up. Liquid, they won't have the time to go up to the T3 yet, but Amar trying to fight Mickey. Has he gone too far? ATF, he's going to find Boxy. Onto Mickey they go. They might have the left track, and they do. OG, they'll find another bit of Matumba. He got the rupture off. He does pick off ATF. He's got the Husker down, and now the Bash is coming out again. Yuragi, he cannot escape Matumba, man. Gotta be careful. Liquid moving up. They're already in. Mickey, he's right out onto the support. In fact, BZM, he barely avoids the stun, but Misha's already gone. ATF gets shredded here by Matumba. Yuragi, is he gonna get out? Just barely.
BZM, he's got to dance around here really hard, but not even a tossback potential's at play. No buybacks available. Respawns are short though.
Oh, BZM, he's been siphoned by stuff. This could be it. Liquid, they'll take him down. He has the buyback. He's gonna commit it, surely. They'll hold for now. Hoping Liquid may back off, but Liquid, they're looking for those tier 4 towers. Such a dominant series so far for Liquid. OG, they've got one last chance. They'll wait for ATF to respawn first, but they've held down Misha. Once again, the Snapfire is gonna melt. No buyback available. Yuragi now getting caught in front of his fountain, but they'll move back towards the tier 4. They'll see ATF moving in on this Husker, trying to find a way, but Zai's making it so darn hard to close the gap. In fact, he's even TPing towards the CM, trying to find at least Insania, but the Glimmer Cave, they don't have the detection. Instead, they go onto Zai on the Broodmother, but Zai, he'll man up. There's the disarm out from ATF. Meanwhile, on the side, BZM, he's going to drop to Matumba, man. Zai still running, just can't get caught. They'll toss him in. ATF still trying his hardest, but it's not looking good. It seems like Liquid, they might have this series in the bag. There's 4 down. GG's called. GG is called. Liquid, they've done it once again, this time 2-0 against OG. And OG, I mean, they're a fan favorite here at TI11, but Liquid proving to be way too strong here today.
Yeah, they played really well, synchronized so well. They capped the lane, shut down very nicely, and Zai just managed to pop off really well in the Brood.